Hey guys, Maggie Christina with Grassroots Dog Training. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a conversation that I've started with. They put out a article the other day about prong collars, and the research that they cited supported nothing about the article or the information that's being given to the general public. As we stand here right now about prong collars, here's the reason why we have an issue with this. Prong collars potentially may play a therapeutic role in dog rehab. The mechanical usage, which a lot of people don't understand, including probably 80 to 90% of the dog trainers out there that currently use prong collars. The mechanical advantage of a prong collar is the fact that it is what is known as a pressure displacement device. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys really quick what some of this science looks like. I apologize in advance because my book's a little icky. If you open it up to the page about prong collars, and down here you find the section. Again, we see that choker and prong collars are lumped together, which have completely different mechanical uses. This is what we're going to read. So this is about prong collars. This is the only actual information about prong collars. Because the prongs are not continuous, they are often thought to be less potentially injurious and damaging to dogs. There are no data to support this opinion. If the dog is very forceful, the prongs can become embedded in the skin, a pattern some humans choose when they sharpen the prongs. Now, there is no scientific evidence to support that. As a matter of fact, when any equipment, as we all know, is left on dogs for a long period of time, it can become embedded. So this doesn't happen due to typical usage. Particularly abusive humans routinely sharpen the prongs. Remember, it's impossible to sharpen a harness or head collar. No supporting evidence. They haven't decided to do any research. And then something about abusive humans. Awesome. Nicely done, Karen. Nonetheless, here's a conversation that I had between my phone call. This is everything documented. It just kind of happened to fall together like this, and I really wanted to show you guys. This is a really interesting and important area to start becoming aware of because of the fact that instead of doing real research, we're lumping things together. And for those of you that are totally anti-prong collars, we have to stop using the science card, because when you look into it, there is no science behind prong collars being evil. If we're going to move forward and come up with a productive way of educating the general public, then somebody needs to start pointing this kind of stuff out. You know, I already know that there's no research that's been done specifically on prong collars because I've looked, but I just wanted to try to get somebody else's voice on record for saying, yes, we don't have any references for prong collars and case studies or actual research. Thank you guys for listening and watching the rest of this video. I hope that you find it to be somewhat educational. If you dig this kind of raw, real information, go subscribe to my YouTube page, like me on Facebook. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you use prong collars? Do you hate prong collars? Do you know of any research on prong collars? Go ahead and watch the rest of this video. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go train some dogs now because that's what I do. I'm gonna go train, I'm gonna write, and I'm gonna go have fun, even though it's cold outside, kind of, but not really for February. Enjoy. My name is Maggie Christina, and I actually was looking over some information on your website. I'm doing a little bit of research, and I had a couple of questions about some of the materials on there. If you have a moment, I'd love to hear back. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Bye-bye.
You know, when you're talking to a business and you say they're the dog services industry.
Oh, Mike, I gotta go. I actually have a phone call coming back.
Oh, okay, goodbye.
Hello, this is Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. This is your dog training program.
Hi.
Returning your phone call. Hi.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just had a couple of quick questions. I happened to come across some information on, I think it was your website about prong collars. I looked at the article and I thought it was great, and I went to look at the list of like studies that you guys had offered that supported the article, and I couldn't actually find any that were specifically on like prong collars. Wondering if you guys had anything that like had research about the prong collars themselves, actually studies with prong collars.
Well, I think at least some of those studies included prong collars as, you know, aversive equipment that was used. But I think the studies look more generally at aversive training.
I went through every link. It was a study where they looked at the dog's emotional states and stuff after punishment was delivered, but it wasn't with prong collars. It just would lump the word prong collar into like a sentence that said e-collars and punishment and stuff like that. Just really trying to find actual research that's been done on the prong collars, and I just can't find any.
Yeah, I can ask around to
That would be awesome.
the behavior folks that may know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because I know that the science piece is like really, really, really important. I want to try to help support that cause by finding, you know, an actual like scientific study that's been done like with the collars themselves.
Well, I appreciate that for sure, of course. And I'm going to email my director, who is the scholar in the department and is
Awesome.
probably the source of many of these studies. I haven't heard of any, and I don't know. I'm not super hopeful, but I would love to know if that does exist.
Okay.
If any like actually scientific studies have been done just on the prong.
Yeah.
Just punishment methods in general.
Right.
So yeah, I'll ask her and try to get back to you next week if that's cool.
Oh no, that's so exciting. Yeah, thanks so much.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Great, bye. I can't believe that just happened while I was talking to Mike. Okay, I gotta call Mike back. God, what is the timing? That was incredible. I can't believe that. This is gonna be interesting footage, y'all.
You again?
Michael, you have no idea. He called me back while I was on the phone with you. My camera's still rolling. It's been rolling this whole time. And so I just got her response on camera because I was sitting here ready to go.